AITAH for revealing my sister's affair right before her wedding and uncovering a family secret. I never thought I would be the one to unravel the life I'd known for so many years, but here I am, asking myself if I did the right thing. I've always been the odd one out in my family. Growing up, I was constantly in the shadow of my older sister, Anna. At 27, I've gotten used to it. Anna, now 28, is the perfect child in the eyes of my parents. She's smart, beautiful, and loved by everyone who meets her. It seemed like she could do no wrong. Me? Well, I've always been the wild one, the one who never seemed to live up to their expectations. For as long as I can remember, Anna was their golden child. She had top grades, made friends easily, and was always on track to be someone amazing. Our parents adored her, and they never hesitated to remind me that I was different. Not in a good way either. I wasn't bad or anything, but I was always the one making mistakes, the one who couldn't quite keep up with Anna's perfection. It hurt, but over the years, I learned to live with it. I told myself it was just the way things were, and I stopped trying to compete. Then came Jake. He's a 30-year-old guy, and honestly, he's great. Anna met him about 2 years ago, and they hit it off immediately. He was kind, respectful, and clearly adored Anna. From what I could see, Jake treated her like a queen, and he even treated me kindly, never once making me feel like I was in the way. We actually became friends over time, which was nice because it made family gatherings a little more bearable. Anna and Jake got engaged a little over a year ago, and our family was ecstatic. It was like a dream come true for my parents. They finally had the perfect daughter marrying the perfect man, and they couldn't wait to throw the most extravagant wedding. I should have been happy for them, but deep down, I couldn't shake this feeling of unease. You see, about 6 months ago, during a family party, something happened that changed everything. It was a regular family gathering, lots of food, laughter, and of course, drinks. Anna had had a bit too much to drink, and as the night went on, she became more talkative. That's when she dropped a bomb on me. We were sitting in the backyard, just the two of us, when she leaned in and confessed that she had been cheating on Jake. My jaw practically hit the floor. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Anna, the golden child, the one who could do no wrong, was having an affair with her high school ex-boyfriend. I didn't know what to say. Anna tried to downplay it, saying it was just a fling before she settled down with Jake for good. She swore it wasn't serious and begged me to keep it a secret. I felt so torn. On the one hand, I was angry at her for betraying Jake, someone who had always been so good to her and to me. But on the other hand, I didn't want to be the one to cause a family rift, especially since I already had a strained relationship with my parents. So I kept quiet, hoping it would all blow over. But it didn't. Fast forward to last week. Jake came over to our house, glowing with happiness about the upcoming wedding. He sat down with me, and during our conversation, he said something that broke my heart. He told me how lucky he was to be marrying someone as trustworthy as Anna. That word, trustworthy, felt like a punch in the gut. Here he was, completely unaware of the truth, while I sat there holding on to the secret that could shatter his world. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't keep lying to him. So I told him. I told him everything Anna had confessed to me that night. I thought it was the right thing to do, but in that moment, I wasn't prepared for the storm that was about to hit. Jake was understandably devastated. He confronted Anna, who immediately denied everything. She told him I was lying out of jealousy, trying to ruin her life because I couldn't stand seeing her succeed. My parents, who overheard the argument, quickly jumped to Anna's defense. They told Jake that I was known for causing trouble, and that I had always been jealous of Anna. But then something unexpected happened. Jake wasn't satisfied with just hearing Anna's denial. He pressed for the truth, and that's when my parents dropped another bombshell. It turned out, this wasn't the first time Anna had cheated. Back in her last year of college, she had an affair with one of her married professors. When the affair came to light, my parents helped her transfer to another university to avoid any scandal. They covered for her, just like they were doing now. I had no idea about this part of Anna's past, and it hit me hard to realize that my parents had been complicit in hiding it. When Jake learned about this, he was completely shattered. He wasn't just heartbroken by Anna's infidelity, but also by my parents' willingness to cover it up. He called off the wedding immediately, saying he couldn't trust either Anna or my parents anymore. It was over. Since then, my life has been turned upside down. My family is furious with me. They've accused me of ruining Anna's life and destroying the family reputation yet again. My parents have completely cut me off, refusing to speak to me. They've made it clear that they see me as the villain in this story. Even some of my relatives have reached out to scold me, calling me selfish for interfering in Anna's life and saying I should have just kept quiet. But here's the thing. I don't regret telling Jake the truth. He deserved to know, and I couldn't live with myself if I had let him marry Anna without knowing what she had done. The situation has only gotten more complicated since then. Jake recently reached out to me, asking if he should contact Anna's high school ex to get his side of the story. Part of me wants to tell him to go ahead, but another part of me wonders if that will just make things worse. I don't know what to do. So now I'm left wondering, am I the bad guy for exposing Anna's affair and revealing the truth about my family's history of cover-ups, even if it means I've lost my family in the process?